paid for me to have these lessons where I basically learned... It's basic stuff.
Do you mean like how to change a plug?
Yes, well, yes, that was one of the first things we did. Right. I've only, to be honest, I've only gone 3 times, and
where do you go? Where do you go? Gone where?
It's just in a community centre down the road.
Are you doing it for a magazine article?
No. No, I'm doing it because I'm a pathetic human being.
Charlie, what is the first rule of Home Maintenance Club?
You don't talk about Home Maintenance Club.
Lee, tell us the story of your boating trip. Where was the boat?
The boat was on the River Thames.
Were you by yourself?
Well, I was actually with my dog and one other person.
Why does the dog come first? What? Right.
Why does the dog come first? That's exactly what my wife says.
Right.
Why do you introduce me like that all the time? This is my dog Pickles and one other person.
Who was the other person?
My wife.
How fast a boat is this? I'm not a boat expert.
Well, it's a twin-engine, 28-foot Furline Sun Fury, and as we all know, they can go up to 45 knots, but on the Thames, as we all know, you can't break 6 knots. Just to give you an idea of how fast 6 knots is, if someone is walking beside you and you wave to them, you're committed to it for about 2 hours.
Right. And how did you fall in?
Well, I was actually trying to go round this side of the boat to undo the gas canister at the front so we could make a cup of tea, and I went down the side and slipped.
Why didn't your wife try to save you?
Yeah.
She can't swim.
And what's Donna got to do with it? She hasn't appeared yet in this story.
Yes. Well, Donna was on another boat coming the other way, and I slipped in, and then she just threw me the ring.
And she did
So
what?
your wife, because she can't swim, also won't throw you a life vest?
So what do you say? What is she?
Trini?
I think when Donna came in, the only person who didn't look at her was the guy in the middle.
His name is Lee Mack.
Yeah. Trini!
He's a popular
Trini,
comedian.
will you stop treating me like staff?
No, I can't decide between Michael and Lee.
I don't believe Lee would go boating very much. And,
Why wouldn't I go boating very much?
Just doesn't
Well,
suit you.
Why? All right, then she saved me when I was trying to chase after a whippet.
Reece, do you have any suspicions which way this should go?
I think that Lee is telling the truth.
you think Lee?
Yeah.
OK,
but
let's
your
go
answer?
with Lee.
OK, Donna, would you reveal your true identity?
I'm Michael's #1 fan.
Yes. Look at this. You've got it. We say congratulations to Donna, and thank you very much indeed for coming, Donna. Thank you. Which brings us to our final round, quick fire lies, in which our panellists lie not only through their teeth, but against the clock. David's team are currently behind, so we're going to give them one last chance to catch up, starting with... That's David.
3 members of the Cabinet subscribe to my Twitter feed.
Please explain for some of the less with-it crowd what a Twitter is.
Well, Twitter is a website where you can essentially leave messages of up to 140 characters.
All right. Okay.
And no longer.
OK, Lee's team.
You made it sound so dynamic. I can see why it's so popular.
I can't.
Why did you sign up?
Because someone on it was impersonating me.
What?
Someone on Twitter was pretending to be me and putting messages on it like, going to peep show production meeting, everyone there is an arsehole, which I did not wish to be published under my name.
And who are the Cabinet Ministers?
They are Andy Burnham, the Culture Secretary, Alistair Darling, who is the Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Can you say Exchequer like that again?
The Chancellor of the Exchequer. And Alan Johnson.
If this is true, is it any wonder the financial crisis we're in?
How many followers do you have?
About 27,000.
What sort of information would you be giving that's so interesting that they're going to sign up to follow you, of all the people in the country?
I think you can follow more...
That sounded really confrontational.
You really are full of nasty...
It's a very popular young man in the current entertainment scene, and a lot of people enjoy his work and they want to get close to him and they follow him.
He's been on Question Time.
He's been on Question Time,
I'm a major
Charlie.
political force, Charlie.
Wait, let's have a guess.
It's a lie.
I
That's a
think
lie.
it could be true, actually. I think
The
it
whole
could be
team
true.
lie.
It's a lie.
If anybody is talking through the internet to cabinet members, it's Dave Mitchell.
He's not talking. He never. I'm on there. He never. He doesn't really say much. Frankly, you're boring on there.
I think it might be true.
Are you saying true?
You can say that if you want to lose the game.
OK, it's a lie. OK.
You think it's a lie, Charlie?
It must be a lie. I don't know
Absolutely
anything.
convinced it's a lie.
I think it's true, and I'm going to go with you two, but particularly you, if it goes wrong.
Okay, you're saying it's a lie. David, is it true?
It is a lie.
It is a lie. Very big lie. There are not 3 members of the Cabinet who subscribe to David's Twitter feed. I, myself, don't get all the fuss about Twitter. I think people have forgotten the simple pleasure of just sitting down and talking to friends on Skype. And next, it's Lee.
I kept my car running for 2 months by cracking an egg into it every day.
David's team, is that possible?
When you say cracking eggs into it, where do you mean in the petrol tank or in the...
In the petrol tank. Oh, you fool. Do you know nothing of cars?
No, not egg running cars.
Well, if you, in a car you have a radiator. If the radiator cracks, all the water comes out.
Yeah.
But, interestingly, if you put an egg in the radiator, it congeals. And it seals the hole in the radiator because the egg cooks and...
So why didn't you go and get it fixed?
Well, that's a good question. See, Trini, I couldn't afford it. So I thought, it's about 150 quid to get the radiator replaced now. It was my first car. So
the eggs must have cost you 100 quid.
No, they weren't free range, darling. No, I'm talking really
So you
cruel
did,
eggs.
did you do an egg a day?
Cruel and cheap, they used to be called.
Did you do an egg a day?
I can pump out 50 a day was the advert. Who needs to move his head? That's where the advert... Who needs to move his head? 50 a day, that's me.
So what do you think? Is it true or is it a lie?
Can't be true.
What do you think?
I think it's a lie.
OK, lie.
You're saying it's a lie. Lee, tell us the truth.
It is, in fact.
Oh, yes. Very good. It's very, very true indeed. Lee Mack's motto is if there's a job worth doing, it's worth doing haphazardly with some farm produce. And that noise signals time's up, and it's the end of the show, and I can reveal that. Tonight's winners are Lee's team by a massive 9 points to 2. It's not just a team game anymore. My individual liar of the week is Michael Ball.
Oh, that's very kind.
Michael Ball, whose biggest lie prior to tonight was love changes everything. I can tell you from experience, Michael, that what actually changes everything is having your girlfriend come home to find you prancing around the bedroom in her underwear. Good night.
Stay in step with Strictly from your mobile. Get the very latest news, scores and dances wherever you are. Just go to bbc.co.uk/Strictly from your mobile. Oh, and bookmark it. Thank you.
Coming to BBC One with his fabulous new show, Graham Norton, next Monday at 10:35.